Kevin Russell, did you know Woods County, Minnesota is further north than any other county in the United States? And that's because Alaska does not have counties. So there you go. Minnesota, the furthest reaching
I did not know
county. How about that, son? There you go. Kevin Russell, did you know the guy who created Dos Equis was not really the most interesting man in the world? However, he was born in Germany, and he randomly loved the idea of making Mexican beer. So in 1897, he decided to leave Germany and move to Mexico, and he created Dos Equis. It's pretty interesting. Kevin Russell, did you know the game Twister became more popular after being featured on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, where Johnny and Eva Gabor played on a May 3rd, 1966 episode?
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, yeah. Kevin Russell, there is a place that could be heaven on earth. Children are banned from living in Sun City, Arizona, because they take being a retirement community very seriously. Kids are allowed to visit their grandparents for a maximum of 9 days.
Oh, wow.
That's it. How about that, son? That sounds pretty awesome to me. And finally, Kevin Russell, did you know when Django Unchained came out in 2012, it was Leonardo DiCaprio's first movie in 16 years where he did not have top billing? He was actually listed. He was actually listed third. Jamie Foxx first, Christoph Waltz second. The last time was in 1996 when he was listed after Meryl Streep in Marvin's Room. There you go. There's some random facts for you on this day of Thursday, February 1st. It's Groundhog Day.
It is.
So we have some groundhog facts. Kevin Russell, did you know Punxsutawney Phil has been making predictions since 1886, and he has only been right 39% of the time?
No, that's not true.
That is correct.
He's been wrong. He's been right 100% of the time. Just 39% of the time we actually understood what he was saying.
That is correct. Phil is always right, but the people who translate the groundhoganese are more wrong than they are right. You'd be better off just flipping a coin. As a matter of fact, that's what PETA wants to do. Last year, Kevin Russell, did you know last year was the third straight year that Phil spotted his shadow, signaling for 6 more weeks of winter? That's the usual prediction. Now, today, he did not see his shadow, so he is calling for an early spring. Kevin Russell, did you know they used to eat Punxsutawney Phil after he made his prediction?
They roasted him.
Yeah, they did. They served him up after the official Groundhog Day back in the 1880s, and it's been said that he was quite tender. Despite that fact, officials of the Groundhog Club claim that Phil is actually immortal. He supposedly drinks some sort of elixir of life every summer, and they've been using the same groundhog for all these years.
He regenerated.
He did regenerate every single time. And finally, Kevin Russell, did you know during Prohibition, Punxsutawney Phil threatened to take drastic action if he did not get his wink, wink, nudge, nudge elixir? He said if they didn't let him have a drink, he would impose 60 more weeks of winter. There you go. There's some random facts for you on Groundhog Day right here on the Upside. John Browning.
Yeah.
Did you know the oldest university in the Americas is National University of San Marcos in Peru? It has been continuously running since May of 1551.
Wow.
How about that? Oh, fill that big brain up. There you go.
Yeah, boy.
John Browning, did you know around 25% of the words we use every day are the 10 most common used words in the English language? The, be, to, of, and a, in, that, have, and I. Not clear if and is twice. One is an and part of the sentence. The other is actually the word and.
Wow.
So there you go. How about that?
Amazing.
Speaking of words, John Browning, did you know that there are only a few words in English that have 2 U's in a row? Most of them are obscure. The 3 most common ones are vacuum, continuum, and I can only guess that this is moo-moo. M-U-U.
What is that?
I have no idea, but I do know that it came into English from Hawaiian. So I would say it is definitely something Hawaiian. And aloha to you as well, sir. John Browning, did you know in 2021, Lego used the sound of its bricks to create a relaxing white noise album? Did you know that?
No.
It's streaming on Apple Music and on Spotify. How about that? John Browning, did you also know that the plural of Lego is Lego?
Lego?
Yes, there's no S on Legos. Miss Carrie and I, we watch a show that comes on called Lego Masters.
Yeah, yeah.
Episode 1, Scene 1, Lego. It's not Legos.
Well, that ruins everything.
But see, and I guess that you can, can't you play Legos?
Yeah.
Because
I imagine.
I'm going to play Lego. That sounds, yeah.
It's
but
plural.
I'm playing with my Lego, but I'm playing Legos. It's like when you're a little kid, you play guns. You never played war, you play guns.
Yeah. You don't play gun.
Yeah, thank you.
Come on.
Thank you, John Browning. And finally, did you know only one disco album has ever won a Grammy for Album of the Year?
Please tell me it's the Bee Gees.
Yes, boy. The Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, son. It's also one of only 3 movie soundtracks to win that award. The other 2, The Bodyguard and Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Fantastic.
How about that, son? There you go. There's some random facts to make your head swell on the upside with Josh and John. John Browning, did you know that Michigan is 96,700 square miles and 41.5% of that is water, the most of any state? Did you have any idea?
No.
On the opposite end of that spectrum, New Mexico is only 0.24% water, which is the least of any state.
Yeah, you don't see water in New Mexico.
No, not much at all. John Browning, did you know spandex got its name because it's an anagram of expands?
Huh.
How about that?
Well,
How about that? John Browning, did you know the title character of Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is the first metal 3D printed puppet? It was animated using around 3,000 replacement faces.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Unfortunately, that movie was trash. John Browning, did you know the 7-10 split is statistically the 3rd hardest shot in bowling? Not even the hardest. The hardest is called the Greek Church, and it's when there are 5 pins left, 2 on the back left, 3 on the back right. That's a Greek Church, and that is the hardest spare to pick up in bowling. And finally, John Browning, I don't think that you knew this, but I think maybe if I give you a guess, you might figure it out. Can you tell me, John Browning, do you know where glow sticks made their debut?
No.
Well, glow sticks made their public debut at a Grateful Dead concert in New Haven, Connecticut.
Of course they did.
Back in 1971. Why wouldn't it be? There you go. There's some random facts for you as we keep trucking along here on a 2 for Tuesday Live.